Live on Ignition Radio, it's Gary and Katie from AJ Productions. A very good afternoon, guys.
Morning. Oh, it's afternoon. Sorry.
It's afternoon, yes.
We're off and running now, aren't we?
Oh, yes, it's like a galloping horse, it's true. Right, now, you're here to talk about Panto, because you are doing Dick Whittington at Northallerton Town Hall, running from the 16th of December right through to the 2nd of January. That's quite a long, production, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's the first of its kind that Northallerton have had a professional pantomime, especially something at this length. But for us, it's just another day in the office, do you know what I mean?
It's just a lot of fun, really.
Yeah, it really is.
And of course, Gary, well, I don't like to say this, but have you been typecast by playing the Dame again?
What are you implying?
Ah, well, nothing. No, matron, no. So, of course, Northallerton, this is a new venue for you?
It is, yeah. We ran last year at my place, Middlesbrough. We did Peter Pan, and that was really successful. So we brought it to Northallerton this year.
Wow. Now, why Northallerton? Because that's quite a way out. Because, I mean, I was told by, I can't remember her name, but she was saying to me that most of your cast comes from the Middlesbrough-Stockton area.
That's right. But our producer is actually from Northallerton herself. And she wanted to give Northallerton the party that they haven't really had before. So she wanted to give them a huge Christmas celebration. So we've tried it in Middlesbrough. It was very successful. But Middlesbrough already has a pantomime. And that's just as good. So we thought we'd bring what we bring to the table to Northallerton.
Right. Now, of course, Middlesbrough does have Cinderella. Heather Trott from EastEnders is on it. Cheryl Ferguson, I believe.
That's right.
But, of course, you know, Christmas is for the kids. And I think it's the children that actually make the panto what it is.
You couldn't say more, really. I mean, we run two stage schools, one in Middlesbrough and one in Brompton, just outside of Northallerton. And the Brompton children are actually going to be in the show this year. So it's not just us taking for the community, we're actually giving it back with this one.
So it's a case of not only the kids who will be in the audience, but children actually on the stage as well, which is brilliant.
Yeah, they're performing as chorus. They're going to be doing a few song and dance numbers, and they've got a few little lines as well, so they're all really excited. They've been rehearsing for the last few weeks, and yeah, that'll be brilliant for them.
Now, looking down, you start on Wednesday the 16th of December. You're doing 2 shows a day, right the way through till Saturday the 2nd of Jan. I mean, where do you find the energy?
Well, I can't name the liquid on the radio, but it's an energy drink, put it that way.
Okay. Right, now, of course, traditional panto. Do you think panto has come a long way from the traditional? Do you think traditional is better than the modern day version?
Who are we to say, really? It's all about what you like. So what we try and do is offer both a contemporary approach and a traditional approach. So we've got all the traditional gags, the villain, I should really introduce Katie, who's the fairy in the pantomime as well. Of course, your dame, which is traditional as well within the pantomime. But then we've also added some panto magic to really make this festive spirit go with a bang. So I don't want to give too much away, but we do have Duncan Bannatyne from I'm a Celeb,
Wow.
who is done a voiceover and may be doing other bits for the show.
Wow.
But mum's the word, if you know what I'm saying.
I actually did panto. Now, this is going back when the dinosaurs roamed. And I played a character which was specially written for me called Nurse Anna Dinn. Now, the trouble is, the fact is that I am terrible with songs, but I'm okay with lines. I mean, how do you actually rehearse? Because this is a long production.
Yeah, we do a week's solid rehearsal with the cast, literally the week before. We've all met up a few times, haven't we, and practiced a few of the gags and had a little bit of a laugh. We've done some rehearsals for Santa Sunday in Northallerton, because we're doing a performance this weekend on Sunday at 3:30 in town. So we've met up to rehearse for that, but the actual rehearsals will start 7th of December.
Now, they say never act with animals and children. Now, what have the children been like as far as the rehearsal?
Like animals.
Seriously.
No, they're absolutely lovely. I mean, they've done small performances before themselves, nothing to this scale. So they're slightly nervous, but they're absolute angels, really.
And I've met them now, and they're so quirky in their own characters, and they're going to upstage us, which I don't particularly like as well, because they are hilarious, some of them.
Oh, that's the bane of actors, isn't it? You won't upstage me. Now, children, of course, when they appear on anything, you get that R factor. And that's what it's all about with Panto, isn't it? It's bringing all those traditional sort of mannerisms and quirkyisms in. And, you know, I think, well, as you say, being upstaged by children, I think it's children that actually make the Panto.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I mean, a lot of the parents will be coming to watch and support them. Their local schools will be coming to watch to support them, and it gives it that Christmassy, magical atmosphere.
Yeah, definitely, and it's kind of, we are a family anyway. The kids, the colleagues, so it's our family showing the Northallerton family what we do, if you know what I mean.
That's brilliant, absolutely fantastic. And the great thing is, I mean, you know, you probably work full time, so you have full time jobs, but you still find time to actually put on these productions.
Well, this actually is our full-time
Yeah,
job.
we do this. Yeah,
right.
we do this full time.
I do apologise.
Yes, okay, darling.
We are AJ Academy, as well as AJ Productions.
Right.
Also goes into schools and teaches workshops. We teach children with special needs, and we teach adults. We do fitness classes. We do all kinds of things, really, but everything to do with performing arts.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Now, of course, Dick Whittington, going back to You Should Never Work With Animals, has a cat.
Yes.
Is it live, or is it...
Well, I hope he's alive.
I think he's alive.
It's not a feline, if that's what you're saying.
Ah, right.
He is
okay.
a biped, yes. He's very much a person who wishes he was a cat, I think. But there may be live animals within the show.
Ah, right. Because the reason I say that is because I went to see a production of Oliver, and the dog came on. It was the girl's dog. I think it was a live dog, and they literally had to push the dog on. The dog looked at the audience and started barking away, and I thought, this is going absolutely mayhem, and then just ran off. And they had to push this dog on about 4 or 5 times in this production. But that's why I just asked if it was a live cat or not.
Well, I hope he's house trained, put it that way.
We'll have to push him on.
Yeah, we'll have to push him on. Come on, Tommy. That's the name of the cat, Tommy.
I was just thinking, because of this production in Middlesbrough, they've got the live Shetland ponies. Now, if you've got wilting roses, might be a good thing. Anyway, I digress. Now, looking at the prices, very keenly priced for a production.
Yeah, well, we try to be, like I said previously, that it's for families. So we know that once you rack up your children, aunties, uncles, grandma, granddads, it can be really costly, especially at this time of year. And we want everyone and their next door neighbour to come and see the Panto, and we want to offer them the service and the quality that you'd get anywhere else in the big cities, really.
Yeah.
I'm sure that you'll get huge audiences, because everybody loves Panto. It's a sort of an escapism, isn't it? Just to get away after a hard day's work, get the children out for a night out, and it's just the escapism and the true comedy element of Panto. I love Panto, I really do. Right, now, you've given us some competition tickets, bless you. Now, Gary, you came up with a very interesting way of this competition, so please explain.
Well, it wasn't actually me who came up with it. It was one of our stars of the show, if I can just introduce her now. Hello, boys and girls. It's me, Mother Brown, on Ignition Radio, and I got a fantastic opportunity for you today. Now, my husband sadly passed away recently.
Oh.
It's sadder than that.
Oh.
Now we're cooking on gas. Well, you see, what happened? He liked to tipple on Christmas Eve. Oh, he did. And it was the drink that killed him. He was hit by a Guinness truck. There we go. This is the type of jokes you'll get at the Panto. Don't let that put you off, though, boys and girls. Now, the competition I have for you today is, sadly, I am a widower. So, I'm looking for a new husband, but first things first, you've got to take me on a date. Now, I've done all the usual, the cinema, Nando. Oh, I probably can't say.
You can say Nando's.
Oh, Nando's.
Please do.
Nando's.
There are other chicken shops.
Yes, my favourite's Kilimanjaro. I'm sorry, my apologies. Yes, of course, and I do want to go somewhere unique and interesting. So, if you can think of the best place you would take me on a date, please call in and you will win. Can I get a drum roll, please? You will win a family ticket for this year's pantomime Dick Whittington at Northallerton Town Hall. Oh, you can't say fairer than that, can you, boys and girls?
There we go. 01642 645 827 to phone in for the competitions. And of course, we will run this competition for the rest of the week and next week as well, if that's
super.
okay. So, and we'll be plugging your production as well all next week as well. There we go. Can't say fairer than that. We're talking to the fantastic Gary and the wonderful Katie from AJ Productions about Dick Whittington, which is coming to Northallerton Town Hall. Now, I've never been to Northallerton Town Hall. Is it a big venue?
Well, we've struggled a little bit with it, but we've turned it into a proper venue. It was just a town hall, but we've worked our magic on it, and it's now a proper venue for a performance.
So is it a big stage?
It's alright. I mean, it's 28 feet wide, so that's pretty good. It's 4 feet high, and we're also putting extra bits and pieces onto it. And I mean, it's a 140-seater.
Wow.
So it's not tiny, but it's not big either. Try not to do too many innuendos on the radio, I bet.
Oh, matron.
Matron.
But the thing is, though, I mean, you know, with such a small venue, you can fill it very quickly, and people will want to come just to be the curiosity factor as well.
What we do at AJ is we try and involve the audience as much as they want without putting them necessarily on the spot. So when you go see in Panto, you always do the bits where they come up on the stage, and we've got all that in, but we're also going to get out into the crowd with them and make the whole room a part of the show. And that's why we keep calling it a massive party, because we want everyone to feel like they've been to a huge festive party at the end.
Now, you play Mother Brown, Gary.
So they say.
How long does it take you to get into your costume? Because it must be quite a very garish and very loud costume.
I should ask myself, how long does it take me to get out of it, more likely, or somebody else to get me out of it.
Oh, hey.
Yes, it does take a while, but fortunately I do have a fantastic dresser who does help me, so I'd have to lie, and I have somebody who helps me with my makeup as well.
He does need the help, he's terrible by himself. We did dress rehearsal last year, and he came out with his boobs on backwards.
Nice. Well, that'd be original.
Well, I thought I was playing Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I thank you all. No. Now, Katie, you play the fairy, of course.
I do, yes.
Again, costume-wise, do you have just one costume, or do you have a chain
I've got the
of
one
costumes?
costume, yeah, and to be honest, it's quite quick to put it on.
Right.
It's a sparkly dress, and I've got my wand, which actually shoots fire, too.
Oh, wow.
Don't give everything away, Miss Four Bells.
Now, of course, we've got to say as well, the people who actually work behind the scenes make the production as well. Again, have you got a big cast working behind the scenes for this production?
A fair cast, yeah. We've got a good tech team who, they're quite strong at working together, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, we at AJ are so passionate about behind the scenes because we understand that without the magic that they create, we can't do anything on the stage.
Absolutely.
If they don't get it right, we don't get it right, and they really are the glue that holds us all together.
It's a team effort, isn't it?
Yeah,
100%.
definitely.
Yeah. Now, I will let you into a little secret. My hands up, yes. Confession time. I used to be in a drama group called CODA, which was Croydon Operatic Dramatic Association. We were based at the Fairfield Halls in Croydon. That was our home. And we used to put on 2 musical productions, one in May and one in October. Now, again, we were behind the scenes. We were painting the scenes and everything. I mean, there's such a lot. When people come, they see the final production. They put their bum on the seat and they have a good laugh and enjoy themselves. But it's so time-consuming, isn't it?
Definitely. I mean, we've created everything in the room that you will see. We've had people make the costumes, paint the set, the props, literally everything that you see. It's all done from scratch. So yeah, it's been very, very time consuming for the company.
Wow. Now, of course, the big thing at the end of the run is the after show part.
Oh, that's what I keep telling my boss, but she won't listen to me.
Will you be having one?
Yeah, it's a really big I don't know where.
We haven't decided that. I think we're having a couple. From what I hear, we might be going up to this big celebration in Newcastle where all the big panto companies go together, and we've been graciously invited to go to that this year. So our cast and crew get to go up with us and meet all the other companies that do it as well. But then, of course, we've got to have our own shindig, haven't we?
Well, of course.
That's why they call me Mother Brown, because I love a good knees up.
Hey, yeah, there you go. But the thing is, though, the great thing about being any production company is the social life afterwards as well. Because when I did Coda, we would go out bowling nights some days. We would do pizzas locally in the Croydon area before our next show. So what's the social life as far as your production company?
All we do is eat.
To be fair, we do like our food.
Well, why not?
No, we're kind of getting closer and closer as a cast every time we meet up. Everyone's clicked really well, haven't they?
Yeah, I went to the pub with them the other night.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, that's the best place to go, isn't it? You know.
Well, that's where, if it's all right for the masters of industry, it's all right for us.
Well, there we go. Now, I see that you don't have a show on Monday the 21st, not Christmas Day as well, which is quite... well, you know.
Yeah, it's customary.
Customary. And, of course, you don't have a show on Monday the 28th, and Friday the 1st, of course, is New Year's Day. So why not on the Monday the 21st and Monday the 28th? Any reason?
We need a rest. That's our rest.
It is a little bit selfish. It's more for us than the audience, definitely.
Well, of course. I mean, that's it. I mean, you can only do so much, can't you?
Yeah. Well, the rest of the days we're doing 2 shows a day, so we thought it was only fair to give the cast one day of rest.
Now, the thing is, not only do you do these panto productions, but you're involved in lots more other productions as well. Talk about that.
I mean, we don't just work in production as well. We also work within schools, community centres. We teach drama and drama therapy. I mean, me and Katie together have done all sorts of weird and wonderful things. Went to a primary school in Northallerton and they wanted to challenge us. So they got us to write a musical based around an allotment.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was different, I'll tell you that, but it went down a storm, didn't it?
Yeah,
we do, and we've just finished a big anti-bullying campaign. We're really on board with that. We try and get in as many schools as possible in order to create workshops that advocate what it's like to be bullied, but also how to make friends and keep friends. And then we also do... I just keep saying we also, and never ends does it, but we do love it. We also do big productions. So over the summer we'll be doing Willow Man Festival, won't we? Mm-hmm. We'll be doing Northallerton Food Festival this year. We'll be doing a touring musical, which will be announced on the back of our programmes this year. So I won't give that away. Come see the panto and you'll see what it is.
Wow. So, of course, you're quite well spread as far as...
I've had that before.
In the sense of what you do to, of course, help the community.
Yeah, we do try. I mean, the community give to us, so we like to give to them, if you know what I mean. We wouldn't be here without the community supporting us, so anything that we can do to help, and especially working with children, that's what we really love doing. We like to put performances on for the children. We like to go into schools and do workshops for them and just do anything that we can to help them love performing arts, really. Now,
if they want to contact you regarding any productions that they want to be helped out with, then how do they get in contact with you?
They could either go on our website, which is www.ajproductions.tv, or they could call our usual number, which is 07999 428 171. Or if they're wanting tickets for this particular production, our box office number is 077 56 813 935.
Right, and of course all the information that you've heard today will be on our website, which is www.ignitionradio.co.uk. Well, Gary, Katie, thank you ever so much for coming in. Busy people, but you've found the time to come in, that's brilliant. Fantastic.
Can I ask a favour, Clive?
I finish at 1.
Well, you do have that amazing radio voice.
Oh, go on.
So... Actually, forget that. Can I have a snog?
Oh! This is live radio. Oh, I say. Oh, just a quick one.
Thank you, me down.
Oh, I wish you'd shaved.
You're going to be proud of that.
Anyway, as I say, we will continue advertising this production throughout next week as well, with, of course, the competition tickets that you've given us. Thank you ever so much for coming in. And
Thank you!
Yay! And, of course, full audiences from, of course, the 16th of December right through till the 2nd of Jan. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it.
Yeah,
Can't
definitely.
wait. Buy tickets.
Buy
Yeah,
tickets.
now.
Book it.
That's it. Yes, and of course, you know the phone number. If you want tickets, it's 0775 681 3935. I'm sure you're going to have full audiences. Honestly, I really do. It's going to be great.
It's going to be great. It's great.
Well, thanks for coming in.